Flag is raised. Racing in the Ladbrokes Champion Chase, Grade 1 contest over 3 miles, and Gerri Colombe towards the inside takes a share of the early lead with Delta Work. Hewick is up on the outside, Envoi Allen just in behind the leading trio, and Visionarian is the early back marker of 5 as they take fence number 1 of the 16 and all. They'll jump, and it's Gerri Colombe leading from Delta Work. Towards the outside is Hewick, who goes right back up again to take a share of the lead. Envoi Allen is close behind, and Visionarian last of the 5. They go to race now towards the 2 fences out of view of the grandstand. Hewick on the outside is Gerri Colombe. Delta Work got low. Envoi Allen on the inside. Visionarian as they go now towards the first of the ditches. Fence number 3. Hewick presses on from Gerri Colombe, racing in second. Envoi Allen just behind this one in third. Delta Work is on his outside as they take the ditch. Hewick, Gerri Colombe being followed by Delta Work, and then Envoi Allen, a few lengths break to the back marker, which is Visionarian, as they take a good run now on the level, on up towards the top of the track, and then they'll descend down over fences 4, 5 and 6, and it's Hewick who leads from Gerri Colombe. Delta Work the outside of Envoi Allen. Visionarian last of the 5. These 5 runners have won 54 races, including 20 Grade 1s, over 3 million in prize money, and Hewick leads them towards the top of the track. Gerri Colombe racing in second. Delta Work 3 on the outside of Envoi Allen, and a break of 3 or 4 lengths to Visionarian last of the 5. Now they come towards the fence at the top of the track, which will begin to bring them down the hill. Hewick, Gerri Colombe, Envoi Allen. Delta Work just out wider on the track. Visionarian last of the 5 as now they come down the hill and on their way towards fences 5 and 6, which will bring them up to past the stand first time. And it's Hewick and Jordan Gainford who leads Gerri Colombe and Sam Ewing. Then is Envoi Allen, who's next under Darragh O'Keeffe, and towards the outside is Delta Work and Donna Myler. Last of all is Visionarian, the mount of Keith Donoghue. Coming now towards the 2 fences on the level, and it's Hewick who just marginally touched it down in front and presses on again from Gerri Colombe. Delta Work the outside, Envoi Allen. Visionarian cuts in for the shortest route as they race on now towards the fence, which will be the last in a circuit's time, and it's Hewick out in front from Gerri Colombe as they take this one and race up to past the stands. The King George winner Hewick leads them up from Gerri Colombe, who's racing in second spot, last year's winner and Gold Cup place. This one's being followed by the entry national runner-up Delta Work on the near side. Took his beginner's chase here back in 2018. Been very successful since. Envoi Allen, the course specialist, runner-up last year, winner 2 years ago, is being followed by the Grade 2 winner last time, Visionarian. So 4 former Grade 1 winners leading Visionarian at this point. It's Hewick over in front, Gerri Colombe, Envoi Allen, and Delta Work chased all the time by Visionarian as they go towards the ditch. This is fence number 8 now, and it's Hewick, Gerri Colombe, being followed by Envoi Allen, just in behind them Delta Work and Visionarian as they go on their way now towards the farthest point before they turn into the back straight. This is fence number 9 they come to, and Hewick, around just 17 days ago, presses it along in front from the seasonal return of Gerri Colombe, Envoi Allen and Delta Work next, and they're chased by Visionarian. So now they begin the turn to bring them into the back straight towards fences 10, 11, 12 and 13. Hewick leads Gerri Colombe. Envoi Allen racing in third spot, then Delta Work in 4, and Visionarian is last of the 5. Into the back straight they go. Good even tempo with Hewick, leading from Gerri Colombe as they come towards this one, being followed by Envoi Allen. Visionarian just moving forward a position, and that relegates Delta Work marginally to be the last of the 5. Continuing across the back straight now and heading on towards the mile pole. They still have 6 fences left to be jumped. Hewick, Gerri Colombe, Envoi Allen 3, being followed by Delta Work on the outside of Visionarian as they go to race over the far side past the departure point, where Hewick has been up there since pretty much the fall of the flag, being followed by Gerri Colombe, who's never been too far away. Envoi Allen's in a good rhythm third on the inside, and Delta Work is just about next, which again re-relegates Visionarian to be the last of the group. Heading on there now towards the next, which was their opening obstacle. Hewick, length and a half in front. Gerri Colombe second as they take it. Gerri Colombe was awkward there, lost a bit of ground as Hewick got away from it quite quickly. The gap opens up to 3 lengths or so. So it's Hewick, Gerri Colombe, Envoi Allen on the inside. Delta Work is next, and just behind them is Visionarian. They go now towards the 2 fences over the far side. Hewick comes to it, over, jumps it quick. Envoi Allen got deep to that one as they come now towards the final ditch. This is 4 from home, and Hewick is just trying to keep it high in front the tempo. Gerri Colombe trying to keep keep to it in 3 or 4 lengths as they come now towards the final ditch. Hewick, Gerri Colombe and Envoi Allen. Good jump, the leader there. Delta Work is back in 4 and Visionarian is 5. Now they begin the good run on the level to bring them towards the top of the track, and then they'll descend over the final 3. Hewick has not made it easy for his rivals. From in second, Gerri Colombe, who's just nudged along. Envoi Allen towards the inside. Then slap down the neck for Delta Work, and Visionarian just poised in behind them as they make their way now on towards the top of the track in the Ladbrokes Champion Chase. It's Hewick, Gerri Colombe, Envoi Allen close 3, then Delta Work and Visionarian as they turn now at the top of the track and race towards the third last. And Jordan Gainford gets lower now on Hewick, as in second spot Gerri Colombe sees Sam Ewing do the same. Envoi Allen has more to give on the inside 3, then Delta Work and Visionarian. Down the hill they come, and it's Hewick who leads Gerri Colombe and Envoi Allen. It's the King George winner leading last year's winner, leading the winner of 2 years ago, and Hewick is brave in front. Gerri Colombe with Envoi Allen coming back on it again on the inside. They race towards the elbow in the Ladbrokes Champion Chase. It's Hewick with Envoi Allen now looking the big danger. Gerri Colombe is back in 3. Hewick and Envoi Allen lead over the second last and turn towards home with 1 left to jump. Hewick's been up there all along. Envoi Allen's coming strongly at him on the near side. Hewick is headed now as Envoi Allen leads to the last, just about in front of Hewick, who's coming back again on the far side. It's Hewick the far side, Envoi Allen back on the near side. Little between them. Great finish to the Ladbrokes Champion Chase. Envoi Allen with the battling Hewick on the far side. Envoi Allen is back in the down royal winners enclosure. Hewick was brave but finished second. Gerri Colombe for 3, Visionarian 4 and Delta Work 5.
Well, with me now is Henry de Bromhead, who's just seen Envoi Allen land his second Ladbrokes Champion Chase here at Down Royal. Henry, congratulations, and what a race it was. I mean, just talk us through your emotions there as they came down over those final 3 fences.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we were going really well, and Darragh said he just wanted to follow Gerri all the way, but obviously he had to commit at some stage. So yeah, I think after the third last, and we looked to be going really well, and then obviously we got under the last, and Hewick really battled back, and it's just great race. Yeah.
This fella had run so well in it last year, obviously, but he had a run behind him coming here 12 months ago. What was your feeling coming here fresh with him today?
Yeah, we just felt it worked the year before. It worked better. It was my idea to go for the race at Gowran last year, and it didn't really. Well, I mean, we were only just chinned, but he was disappointing in Gowran. So yeah, look, we just said we'd go back to what worked, and everyone at home's done a brilliant job, and yeah, just delighted.
Like us all, he's getting a bit older, but had he been giving you all the right signs at home? He's retaining all that enthusiasm and ability.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably not as hardy as he used to be. He's growing up, but no, he worked really well there a couple of weeks ago. We brought him to Monk's Grange, and he did a lovely piece of work. Everyone was happy, and yeah, look, it's brilliant. Delighted for Cheveley. They're great supporters of the game, and us obviously, and great to see Darragh taking his opportunities. Obviously sad not to have Rachael here, but I'm sure she's not far from coming back.
Yeah, Darragh's really done so well for you, hasn't he? And Henry, it's a glittering CV he has. That's another grade 1 on it now today. How do you see the rest of the campaign stretching out for him?
And, we'll see. I mean, today was a big day, and we'd see where we'd go from there. I don't know, that King George started sneaking back into my mind. Maybe third time lucky.
Scratch the itch.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously he wasn't right 2 years ago, or when I think it was 2 years ago when he went over. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll give him an entry in that. But look, we'll enjoy today, and we'll discuss it with everyone in Cheveley, and we can see from there.
And how much of a fillip is it to just get a grade 1 on the board at such an early stage of the season?
Sure, look, it's brilliant. It's so tough, it's so hard, they're so competitive, and yeah, look, it's brilliant for the team and for everyone involved.
Exciting times ahead. Well done again today. Thanks, Henry.
Thanks a million.
Cheers. Darragh O'Keeffe joins us now after Envoi Allen landed his second Ladbrokes Champion Chase. Darragh, congratulations. First and foremost, what a horse race. How much of a thrill to come out the right side of that one?
Yeah, look, unbelievable, Gary. Like as you said there, he's been some horse for connections, like what he's achieved in it, and to still be able to do it at 10, like, takes a bit of going, and he loves this place, and he loves coming to race has been fresh as well. So look, obviously we were coming here hopeful for a good run, and everyone seemed to be happy with him. So delighted now that he went and got the job done.
Your first time to get the spin on him in a race. Have you ridden him at home at all in the run up to this?
Yeah, I have. I've ridden him, and I was meant to ride him, I think, last year in the Savills, and the ground turned up too soft on the day. So it's great to get the chance to ride him. Obviously, it's unfortunate Rachael was out injured at the minute, and in fairness to her, I called her this morning, and she filled me with confidence about riding him and told me exactly what she thought, and gave me a plan to ride him as well. So very grateful to her and her advice. It was brilliant.
And how close to that plan did the race actually materialise?
That's it. I was plan was to follow Gerri Colombe, and in fairness, Hewick put it up to everyone, from the get-go, and I could see kind of from jumping to fourth last, I thought Sam was, he was kind of going as quick as he was able to, and missed a couple of fences. So my plan then was to just come at one run, and I missed the last fence, kind of gave Hewick another chance, but I thought Michael showed a good attitude from the back of the last again to put his head down.
It was hard to tell. Were you actually headed on the run, and I couldn't be sure?
Like I said, he definitely got close to me anyway, but no, as I said, he in Envoi showed a good attitude, and no, it's great. Delighted, very grateful to Connections for giving me the opportunity to ride him. It feels a long time ago since I rode absolute hard in the Savills at Leopardstown, so delighted now to win another Grade 1.
And as you said earlier on, I mean, this horse has been an incredible servant to his Connections over the years. The feel he gave you today, do you think he can continue to be a force in these top level races right throughout this season?
Definitely, for a horse of his age, he still has so much class about him, and even when I jumped to third last there, he was still in the bridle, and I thought he quickened up well, and as I said, hopefully now he can progress and have another good season again this year. Yeah,
you've been having a tremendous time of things of late yourself. It's all about taking advantage of these opportunities, I guess. Yeah,
that's it. It's, as you said, it's not the way you probably want to be riding with someone out injured, but look, it's great to be getting the chances, and as I said, that it's great to get another good winner like this. Is brilliant.
Well, it was great to watch. Darragh, thanks so much for talking to us. Well done. Appreciate it.
Cheers. Thanks, Harry.
The Shark Hanlon joins us after Hewick went so close to landing the Ladbrokes Champion Chase. Shark, but what a run though. How proud are you once again of the little horse?
I suppose if it hadn't overwrought the ground like they did, he would have won. On good ground, he'd win. That ground is far from good. He said that it felt like yielding the soft ground on him. He's one of these horses that has to have a nice ground. Now listen, it's an unreal run out with the horse, and I've said for the last couple of months that I think he's better than he was last year, and I'm looking forward to Christmas now, or Cheltenham in March, or an English National. We'll have to see where we're going to go. But it was a great run out of the horse. He went to Punchestown. I knew he'd blow up, and he did. And he improved a lot since. The horse that won today was the one I coming up the road I was afraid of. So I was. But I was just disappointed with the ground when I saw the ground outside the way it was gone. I said to Jordan before the race, what was the ground? And he said, it's gone yielding. He said, and I said, what about soft? He said, well, he's definitely yielding.
Yeah. Did Jordan think the horse though felt as good as he's ever done?
He said he felt the best he ever felt the horse. And listen, I'm very proud of him. He's a little horse. I suppose he can handle soft ground, but he's better on good ground. And he showed that again today, that he can handle it. The only reason I don't run him on soft ground is that the fences look so big for him, because he's only barely 16 hands, and I'm trying to mind him. He's my star, and I'm trying to mind him. So listen, we have to wait and see what's going to happen. But the big aim is for Cheltenham in March.
You've obviously had your trials and tribulations of late. How much of a lift does this give you in the whole camp, even though he has just got beaten?
Listen, it gives everyone a big lift, so it is. We're after going through very tough times between my own father and Rachel's father, and what's after happening as well. I think only for the support I can get from the people, I wouldn't be here. Everyone is brilliant. No matter where you go, everyone is brilliant. But listen, he's a right little horse, and he's a great horse to have. And sure, we'll see what happens in next March.
Absolutely. Is there any plan in place for what is going to happen, obviously, when you serve your time?
Not a single thing. I never thought. I said I'd let today finish, and then we'll think about it.
Let the dust settle.
Let the dust settle. Listen, we're after having very hard 6 or 8 weeks there, between my father dying and Rachel's father dying, and the other carry-on as well. But listen, we're not going to lay down and die, so we'll be back.
And final question, do you hope to see him go to Kempton to try and retain his crown?
I don't know about Kempton. I'd rather go to Leopardstown if the ground was good. If the ground was good, I'd be very happy to stay at home. So, and Leopardstown can stay very dry if they don't overwater again. But I think that Leopardstown, if the ground stay good, I'd rather go to Kempton. But he'll be putting boat races and wherever the ground is the best.
We'll watch this space. Shark, thanks for talking to see some bit of stuff. Appreciate it.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks, lads.
It's as if we've been gone forever, but soon it'll feel like we've never been away.